Next one is called Earth. What track is this? Sprint. Okay. Thumbnail confusing. Oh yeah, that's right. Excuse me. Oh, but yeah, back to the so mentioned card version of Cliffside Run. I will try that once we get through all the new stuff, since I don't think it's one of the new tracks this week. But yeah, let me just take a quick look. I don't believe now. I don't see anything that looks like it. I feel like I missed something by not being watching the game when it loaded in. I don't know if anything did happen. The screen shake was like, oh, hold on. So did I miss something? I'll just load back in and I'll actually pay attention this time. Interesting prop. I like the glass towers around this. I don't know why, but I just like that. Why did I think I need to know? What happens if I drive through? Is this just a cooldown thing, or is this a booster? Okay, those are boosters in this level. Gotcha. You know what? That's a nice way to introduce it, too. You just have a whole line of them and be like, yeah, these things speed you up, and now we're just going to put one down at a time. Now you know what they do. Lighting. That makes me happy. This is good scenery. This level has some good atmospheric scenery going on in it, which is actually a very big plus, and is something that is not very easy to do. I mean, maybe I'm just particularly bad at it myself, but it's like, that takes some good work. Sense of what you want to do. Oh, that's kind of fun. These are like custom step-up warnings. If you were driving the lime green Halcyon, you'd have one already. Boom. That's what you think. Well, yeah, that's what you think. I would lose just as hard if I was driving that car. You can't tell me how to live my life. I'm like, I had to stop and think about what I was saying. Like, yeah, that's right. I would still find ways to explode even if I was driving the really good car. If any good people drive. Because I could drive it and still not be good. Okay, that took me a minute to figure out where I was supposed to go. Through all the boosters. Heck yeah. Whoa, what is going on here? It's crazy enough. Oh, there's a light path indicator there. Can I land on this thing? Sort of. Out of the way and a bunch of stuff that's driving down there normally. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to cross it. Gotcha. And the boost panel is also double as cooldowns. That's nice. I like that. Oh, the sub would have gone all maybe gone back down. Huh. This map has collectibles. Yeah, I saw something mentioned in the description about having secret stuff to find, but this is by Winter's Crescendo. What else did they do? Can I yeah, I really like this level though. This is great, actually. Hold on, I am inclined to I am gonna play through that track again. I just want to check something again from the menu first. Maybe it takes longer to... You know, actually, let me change this menu real quick, because if it's going to take a while to load and I keep wanting to go back here, you should just, you know, just not waste a bunch of time messing around with it. Okay, so back to Workshop V. Oh, I can't search. I thought I could search by author in here. Alright, I'll worry about that later, but I feel like they might have made another track that I also really liked. Oh, similar in a lot of ways. I don't actually like the thumbnail, though. I think just the submarine on the white is, like... It's not the worst thing ever, but it's kind of boring, and I feel like it really does the level a disservice with all the other, like... There's so much visually interesting things going on in this level. That thumbnail is, like... It makes it seem like you're not in for it. Like, yeah, it just does the level a disservice. This level deserves a much better thumbnail, in my opinion. And I'm not gonna go see checking out the level for its play value and stuff, but I appreciate that there's secrets and extra stuff in it that definitely like elevates the value of the level as well. And the potential playtime you'll get out of it. Yeah, this level has a lot of like nice visual variety and fairly good quality environment and stuff. I really like this. Yeah, missed. Yeah, you can tell the author has some sense of humor with some of the silly signs. And it's sort of trash talking you about the lime green halcyon being a thing. I have a feeling that's a reference to a particular player, but it doesn't even really matter. It's just like a fun detail to have. Alright, go the other way this time. And also try not to explode so I can see where the sun is up. Oh, I was supposed to do that. I kind of like the track also crosses over the sub. That's actually really fun. It's like you get a good view of it that way. Okay, yeah, it seems back down right here. Like one crossing over tracks sections is just a fun thing to do, and having it over like a big like what's the word I'm thinking of? Shoot, or the term. Set piece. Having it go over a big set piece like the sub is just like that's good stuff. Oh, if you found all the secrets in water, you got to make something good. So you got to make like a prop or something. Oh, that's nice. That's fun. That's some good like just history to the levels, as well as like some interactivity if you're playing them as they're coming out. That's cool stuff. And that also confirms it that water was the level that was also made by the same person. I was like, this feels very similar, like it was probably made by the same person. That's what I was thinking. Oh, Wander is the lime green? Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, this feels like it's so like made by like, I couldn't remember the name of the level, but water, yeah, makes perfect sense. And I also really, really loved water too, so. And the fact that this creator is still making great quality maps like that, Winter's Crescendo, this is good stuff. Also, hello, Wander. Go visit the bread factory. I don't know if that's, you're telling me to do that, or, I don't know what that means, but I may... If it's a level, I will check it out after we get through the rest of this. It's on Earth? Oh. You know what? This level is cool enough to deserve the extra time on here, so sure. I'll see if I can find the bread factory with one more playthrough. I'm like, I almost want to be like, I don't want to be spending all day on this level, but you know what? No, if any track today deserves it, this one does. Check out Air. It was the first one. I'm definitely going to do that then. That's definitely going to be after we get through this. Because, yeah. Winter's Crescendo does some very good stuff. In my book. And even if their style's not their preference, I think you can objectively say they do a lot of things right in these tracks. A lot of things right in the track design and stuff. Okay, so I'm looking out for a bread factory. Probably near or in this city. Yes. Do I have wings? I do, right. There are wings. Slow down a bit because we're coming into the city proper. I need to be able to look around, and if I'm looking around while driving at full speed, that will result in lots of exploding. And or just not being able to look around properly. I saw something over here. Pointless disco? Hell yeah. No, I can't go in with my car. I've been robbed. I wanted to drive into pointless disco. There's a teleporter to get in. That's not. That's. Where is the secret back entrance? I'm probably not gonna find it right now. That's actually okay. I will come back and do that another. As fun as it would be, I do want to get through everything first before I start screwing around too much. Also, what is that? Is that like a crashed submarine or something? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that was not what I had. Yeah, submarine or something that crashed up here. What's in the pipe? There's nothing in the pipe. No. What's in the other pipe? Also nothing. All ripped off. Just driving the track for a bit, because in theory I'll get a checkpoint a little closer to this thing for when I inevitably explode again. I thought I saw one more thing. I thought it was a pipe going in the ground, like following the ground and going further, but it's another one sticking up like that. It's probably nothing, but no, third time was not a charm. I honestly thought there would be something in this. What is this? Oh, this is the same submarine we see later, I think. Or the same model. I got the thing. One of them. Okay, back to the track. So before I get totally lost in the city. Assuming the bread factory is not like 1,000 miles away from the track where I'll never see it if I just drive on here, because if that is the case, I'm probably not talking about it now, or at least not talking for everything else, maybe the back. Which it's sounding like there's enough other stuff for me to check out. Probably is not that. There was much. There's several paths, of course. So where does this one come from? What? Is that just a jump over the handrail to get on it? I was kind of expecting something like that. Yes. That cuts around that entire thing. Because this goes up to the submarine section. Is the bread factory along the side of that canyon, or is it back in the city? I want to see where this goes. This definitely goes. Okay, this is like back at the beginning. It's like there's a skip. Pretty significant. That. Boxes! Okay, you drop down to reach it. Okay, I see how that works. Nice. I feel like this skip is a little too big. Like, kinda dislike skips that are just like, yeah, just go over this entire section in a straight line. But same time, it's like kind of makes it. You want skips to be fairly significant, cutting down your time. It's not integrated as nicely as the way I like in water, but it's like there's still enough going on. Like that is definitely no free giveaway with how short those transfer sections are. And then over here. Okay, I'm getting back on track. Okay. So box. Not a bread factory. How dare you not be a bread factory? They want to plus bread. I think I have missed the bread. Sad. Probably also missed the trigger zone for the submarine. You know, details. Yeah, bread factory is gonna have to be later. Okay, enough for that for now. We will probably come back. Cannot guarantee, but I would like to come back to this after. Bygone, also by Rhombus. Wow, Rhombus put out quite a few maps recently. Jeez, what the heck? Rhombus been busy. A mix of old and new. Word is lock, because some of the objects used are locked away from the regular editor. Ha ha ha. I'll accept it. I've already CP matched lighting. Approved. Track looks a little wild and meandering, so maybe that's just the sort of feel and look it's going. Or I like the blinking arrows on the side. They're kind of fun. I was jump, but like somehow didn't explode. All right. And the track itself is not particularly exciting to drive on, but the visuals are nice. Like, this feels like a good, like, chill track. Like, I don't mind this. This is, like, nice, like, a relaxed, chill track, like I said. And that was me not having confidence in my ability to stay on the track, which feels weird having that as the last thing right at the end, but, it's fine. I think it looked fairly good. It didn't like, there wasn't anything that like really stuck out to me as being like, whoa, that's super cool. It's like, I think I would recommend it. It's good like relaxing chill track. It looks fairly good. I'd beat match lighted. I have to give it points for that. No, I should do it once more just because, yeah. That time was mostly driving the track and we try and look around a little more, even though I feel like I looked around a decent bit. Everything kind of like blends together. There isn't really any like high contrast things that stand out super hard in the backgrounds, besides like the cubes kinda like. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just like, I don't know, I don't feel like there's any big set pieces or. I mean, these kind of post pseudo tunnel thing is kind of neat. Like I said, it doesn't feel like there's anything particularly wild going on in this level. It's just like, yeah, this is cool. It's fun. It's fine. It's like, there's not anything that's like, whoa, how did they do that? Or that's awesome. And not every level needs stuff like that. It can be hard to pull that off, and obviously there's a lot of personal preference involved in cool visuals or theming. Yeah, this level's fine. Fine. Don't dislike it. It's fair. It's enjoyable just to play like a nice easy level like that. Once in a while. Oh, excuse me. So next up is attack beta, or attack, parentheses, beta, parentheses, not finished. Things are gonna attack you and blocking your way. I'm open for suggestions. Okay, well, yeah, they're open for suggestions. Sure, I'll take a look. I wanted to read the description to see how much of an unfinished state, like, it's like, is this something they accidentally uploaded and they're like, hey, don't take this seriously? Or is it like, it's not done, but it's there and playable? Well, let's see. Let's see what kind of ideas this person is playing with. See fireworks in the distance. What is that blinding orange light that makes it hard for me to see what the heck is coming up ahead? I feel like something's coming down the road. I feel like it's way closer than it actually is. I think my first complaint is like I feel like I cannot clearly see any kind of upcoming obstacles because of that light. Camera drone, we got basically a whole lot of nothing. Okay, now we have a dropper drone. That's something protecting me. Fair enough. Got another one. Like, I will say the orange light up ahead does make me feel like there's some threat coming. It's just like, when it's just there and like nothing happens, I'm like, okay, this is that. Now I just feel like it's there just to be annoying. They were playing with some particles off to the side, maybe some triangle spiral. Oh, those reflections actually look pretty cool in that reflective tower. Yeah, so I guess they're kind of like testing out dropper usage. There's a few bears in the start. So it doesn't really feel like I'm being attacked that much. Like, yeah, okay, now kind of, because they were coming one after another, but it's like the beginning was a whole lot of nothing. Like one barrier, like I would expect more things moving on the track, like it doesn't have to be saw blades, but like things popping up or something. Things actively attacking me, not just a series of droppers. And the obnoxiously blinding white light is getting bigger slowly, causing me to wonder if I'll actually see any hazards in the road if they do bother to show up. But yeah, this definitely needs more variety and a little less empty space. It's like we got sections like this where I'm like, okay, nothing's happening. Great. And we move on. And then it's like the drones aren't bad. Especially on like a mostly actually distracting entirely straight as far as I go. It hasn't been because I'm not paying enough attention because I don't feel like I have to at all. But yeah, there needs to be more variety in the hazards. Like drones aren't a bad idea. It's a decent start. Just add a little bit more between them. It's some different things. It's like when you just have the same obstacle pattern over and over again, it's like, yeah, okay, I figured this out, and now I'm just like, I can dodge this on autopilot without even trying. But it's like, if you make me do different things in between, then I'm like, okay, yeah, I have to remember what I'm doing again with this. Where it's like, if that's the only thing I'm doing, then it's like, I'm not getting hit by one of these things. Just say that, watch me accidentally crash into it. Are the orange dots actually the bloom on these things? Just they show up from that freaking far away or something? It might be the case. In which case, I guess I can't really complain about the orange bloom of being obnoxious at the end of the track. I think it is. It's more of a game engine limitation thing. Hey, the track actually turned. Yay. Oh shit, different hazards! Yeah, this track drags on way too much empty space, and we needed more of our, that was a perfect example of there's been so little going on, I'm just like not even paying attention to what's right in front of me. I'm just like, I don't see color because I just see the darkness there. I'm like, yeah, I can just drive right through that. See, why didn't we get stuff like that earlier? Like, Why did it take so long to get to this? This track is very needlessly long. And then I'm like talking and saying things and actually not paying attention to my driving, so I managed to hit one of them. Yay! Obligatory dropper death has been gotten out of the way. Let's get to the end. But yeah, this track is excessively long, does not have enough variety. Dropper gauntlet, not necessarily terrible idea for a track. Ah, gosh darn it, I was trying to be sneaky and go through the window instead of trying to go all the way around it. But I should really be paying more attention if I'm gonna do that. I'm just like, yeah, I can pull that off. It's like, no, I can't. Yeah. Dropper gauntlet just needs... One probably does not need to go on even half this long, and do just some more variety in between them. Like, not just droppers back. Oh wow, what? That's just me being bad and not reacting in time. Let's check one closer too far. I guess that would be another point, is the regular droppers feel like, okay, if I crash into one, that's largely my fault if there isn't like tons of other things trying to kill me at the same time. The big ones, like, I know part of it's just me being distracted and bad, but like, the big ones have always felt a little like bullshit. It's like, if you realize they're dropping too late, it's like, they cover up so much space and that would do it pretty tight. It's like, it's real easy to die on one and just getting sent back super far is just like, oh, well, that just feels really bad. That feels extra bad. I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. I'm kind of playing like a dumbass right now and just like, I don't want to do this 3 more times, and I wouldn't have to if I was actually paying attention to what I was doing. So, there's that. And also, just added to it to the fact that this level goes on for goddamn ever. Why is, like, I know this is a test version, but why is it so long? God. Holy shit, where are we going? Do some barrel rolls just out of boredom. So yeah, here's a suggestion. If you're gonna test a track and it's like you need a lot of space, just like maybe the end goal is like, yes, we're gonna have stuff happening this whole time, but it's not there yet. Just make like an end point that's like a temporary one, like one of that's just the field wall things. That's not like the full assembly. Or if you put an assembly, just stick it inside the track. It doesn't matter. Just like make it end. You can have all this extra track here. Just put an ending where the actual hazards stop happening, so I'm not just driving down the endless road of nothing happening. There's what's going on up there. Did I go? No, I didn't go drive through that. I think I saw that from a distance off. There's displays on it. I'm just like, we drive up that? No, it didn't, because we've literally been driving a straight line except for the like right angle turns. The back half of this nonsense. Jesus, this is so long. This is far too long, but I'm already invested. I'm like, I want to make it to the end. There isn't really a good reason for it other than I'm stubborn and a completionist. And I'm like, I'm here. I'm gonna finish it. It's not worth it, and I already regret committing to it, but I already did, so yeah. Fuck. Is that it? Oh. Okay. Some actual driving. Have to turn. We're going down under the track. Oh boy. Oh my god, I can see the end! And another drop. Watch me die to it and get sent all the way back. Like, I might actually quit if this sends me, like, super far back. And I managed to die to it. Is that? No, that's not even on this track. Okay, so yeah, literally nothing happening. Why is there... Oh, I'm just... Yeah, no. No, tracking current state. Entirely too long. Like, you're gonna make a test version. Please end it early. Don't make me drive all of that. Ooh, excuse me. Seriously. Fastest time is 6 freaking minutes of largely nothing happening. Like, 6 minutes is not like necessarily too long for a track. It's far too long for how little is happening in this track. Far too long. And that's just a long track in general. Like, 6 minutes is a long track in general. So it's like, you gotta make it worth it. And Casual by Rhombus. Onto the month. Boost pads speed you up and bounce, I guess. Oh, what did I just say? Casual. Hold on just a moment. That? Okay, good. Okay. Ah, she knows. Excuse me. Casual by round. Alright, boost pads bounce. Prompt of the month question. Okay, that's a good check. It's an interesting visual. Those are boost pads. Interesting visual. Like, I don't feel like this on stage looks bad, but fairly basic and bare. Like, oh, I have to play this again. I know it's called Casual, so maybe it's supposed to be pretty easy, chill drive, but I don't know. Not sure how I feel about this one. I don't hate it, but I'm like, all right, that was a thing. Like, I played a level, I didn't hate it, but it's like nothing stood out as particularly good either. It's not too. No, I'm gonna restart. Oh, decent time for this. Oh, come on. How did I do that? I'm just being way too lazy now. That was definitely my fault. Oh, come on. I think the booster threw off my timing, and I mean, my timing wasn't great to begin with, but it's like, I thought I was gonna catch the jump at the last second, and I didn't because there was a slight boost. Yeah. I really should have just committed to the. Oh my god. Should have committed to the reply, but no. I had to half-ass it, and then that was actually worse than just using wings. I should probably just move through this. I know that. I could definitely skip that, but lot of effort into this right now. I mean, I guess the name is kind of appropriate. It's just kind of like a mostly casual ride. Like, it's okay. I feel pretty neutral on this level, honestly. Like I said, there isn't really anything I hate. It's just like, this level, it's here. It's okay. Like, even the boost mechanic, it's like, I don't dislike that it exists, but it's like, didn't particularly add or detract from the level, because it's like, they're strips. You can't really miss them unless you're off the track, which I guess is something if you like going off-road. It's like, it's so straight, but yeah. It's just like, this level's just kind of here. It's okay. There's not really anything wrong with it, but there's not anything particularly that I particularly liked about it either, so I guess neutral is the best description. Infectious. Okay. Oh, it's right here. The city has become infectious with the virus. Infected, and it continues to spread. This is the first level I've made with this creator. Okay, you know what? That's fair. I kind of actually appreciate knowing that, because it gives some good insight into the level and the work that went into it. Interesting, wind effects with cloudy stuff going on. I actually think that's a storm background effect. Got some glowing red energy lines in the air, so experimenting with some of that stuff. My first impression is this is actually really not bad at all for a very first level. Transfers are set up in a way that they feel pretty. Oh gosh darn it, that was just my bad. It's like sometimes you get those transfers that are awkward and it feels like you have to work extra hard to get back to the track. It's like, nope, that's definitely not the case here. Transfers are fine. Person has taken some notes on how to do that stuff in a way that feels decent. Got some basic pop-up, using some fairly default assets, but you know what? First track, oh, that was weird. I was not expecting a teleport there. That would be my first complaint, is do a little something to telegraph that we're about to teleport into a hazard zone. Like, yes, we were in a weird red quarantine zone, but it's like, I don't know when that was going to happen. Okay, so it's like, since that already happened once, okay, that road is also uncapped. Roads are uncapped lines. You may want to keep an eye out for that in the future. Not hardly the worst offense, but, you know, it does make the map feel not as quality as it could. You know, if you're not worrying about the current map, sure, that's fine. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, this is actually a very, very passable first tempo level. I don't think it's good enough that I'd be like, yeah, I'd recommend this to people, but I don't think there's any reason to, like, especially considering it's a first level, I don't think there's anything I'd be like, oh, bad, go play this track. I don't think I'd tell anyone not to. It's not a track I'm going to be like, oh yeah, go check this out. Unless people are like, hey, can I see what other cool people are doing? That's kind of a special case. Oops, sorry. I was kind of looking at all the red, shoot, I don't even know, like the light pipe hat things going on up in the sky, and I didn't even notice there was one wrong side of the road. So yeah, does that make a comeback in the next red section? And we're starting off in the virus territory, so you know, setting the theme. For this well. Yeah, like I like these transfers. These are set up nicely. They're fairly easy to do if you have any idea what you're doing. They feel fine. Transfers feel good. And that's again me not paying enough attention to what's in front of me. I'm kind of like looking at this quarantine zone. Like, this isn't one of the ones where weird happens, right? Yep. Classic portal. Nice, well set up wall run. Got some basic obstacles to avoid, so, you know, giving me something to do. It's nice. Then we have the red quarantine zone that, like, Yeah, yeah, that's really like the fact that we're teleporting high speed into this saw blade section. There needs to be some kind of warning that we're teleporting. Or the other alternative, if you're gonna have weird teleports like that, it's like that can work, but at least give more of a run up into the obstacles before we have to start dodging shit. That was just me being bad and not compensating for the fact that I'm driving on the wall. Turn as much as I thought I would. I think the glitch effect on the screen might also be a little much here. I'm not super fond of levels that, like, thematically it makes sense, but it's like, I don't really like that from a visual noise sense. Yeah, it was a good job on like making the transfers so that they work fairly well. It's like, yeah, you take that stuff for granted, but honestly, like, unless you're making the roadways really close together, you can honestly mess that up pretty easily. So it seems like there was effort and care taken to specifically make them work well, which is good. Yeah, that's a good first try. What's next on our list? The virus. Oh, made by the same person. Virus has plagued the city. You must destroy it before it gets worse. So I suppose this is their second track. Either a sequel or perhaps their attempt at doing like their attempt at remaking the track better from what they learned, perhaps. Let's see. So we can expect it to be on a similar level to the previous one, but expect some improvements. So let's see what they've learned. Oh, we got moving saws. Oh, geez. Hold on. How far out does this pop up at? There's a little warning, but actually, do you even set the trigger range for these? I don't know. I feel like those should be giving me a warning from a little further out. Again, roads uncapped. Note to the author. Something you may want to take into consideration. So again, we got some transfers that are set up pretty decently, so it does seem like they're well aware of doing that nicely. Oh! Using a virus core teleport. Oh! This guy's putting some work in to learn some tricks. It's nice. Yeah, using some nice. Oh yeah, because I just realized the teleports in the quarantine zone in the previous track would have had to be warp anchors and not classic teleports, unless he found a way to make them invisible, which maybe we can. But either way, it's like this person's putting in effort to learn the editor and pick up some decent tricks, so it's a good sign. And see, this weird, like, film grainy stuff, this is nicer than the staticky stuff in the last level, because it's like, it is still some, like, visual weirdness going on. Virus destroyed. Cleansing vehicle. I was gonna say, it's weird, like, visual stuff going on, like, obviously not everything's right, but it's like, it's not, I don't feel like it's significantly impacting my ability to actually see what the fuck's going on around me. All vehicle controls are restored. It's like the end is right here. It feels a little weird to have like kind of mini flight section there, especially since I'm not really doing much with it. But replay. I feel like this one has gotten some minor improvements over the other one. I don't think it's a huge improvement, but I mean it's literally just the second track they made after that one, and the first one's pretty good. And they're doing things right with this for sure. There are some things they're getting right. We're getting a decent amount of obstacles to handle. Still think my overall impression is neutral. Like, yeah, this track's okay. Like, feels fine, but it's not doing anything I'm particularly impressed by, but it's like, it's fine for a new creator. It's like, you're not supposed to be doing wild, crazy things and spending ridiculous amounts of time in the editor to do it like someone like me does. Yeah. I think for an early track, this is perfectly serviceable. There's some fun little thematic things going on here, and they're using card text. Like this is not bad. This is a very solid, like, early track for a creator. I'm still not going to say this is a track I would particularly recommend, but it is good. For an early temp, this is a good start. This is a very good start. Almost want to thumbs it up because of that, but yeah, well, actually, it has to get some rating for the workshop, right? Like they for the sake of encouraging an early creator, this is not like actual. Why am I blanking on the word? This is not like my actual personal rating verdict. This is like the way ratings work on this. I'm like, I want to give it a thumbs up because I'm like, they deserve the recognition. And like the ratings on their track to be like, yeah, people are playing this, I like it, it's good, keep it up. Keep improving. And have I found the hidden sloth on Grinder Sideways? No, I have not. I did not spend a whole lot of time. Well, actually, that might be wrong, but I just kind of played through it. That was the virus. Anarchy by Rhombus. Bump to the month. Lock and bouncy. Definitely not as hard as it could be, but I wanted to fit the map pack as well as being easier to speed. Okay. What is Anarchy? Oh, God. Wrong button. Wrong letter. And that's my caps lock button. I swear I can type. Interesting visuals already. Oh, what? Okay, what is the gimmick here? What is happening? Oh. Hold on. What does that look like if I actually go at it full speed? It's like, it looks different from it's like alright. Oh. Okay, now all the freaking ghost names are in my way, so I got, oh man, actually not gonna be easy. I might not be good enough for a track like this. What is the proper rotation for this? Am I supposed to be using wings? Do I have wings? I do, okay. Time to get exposed for not actually being as good as I want to think I am. Yeah. Yep. Oh man, how did I go too high that time? Oh, start all the way back here? No. I know I can do this, but it's like, I don't know if it's just a distraction from feeling like I need to be narrating things, or if I'm just like kind of like off right now. I feel like I'm not playing well right now. Like, not to say that I should be doing this with no trouble, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm quite up to the level like this right now. I'm definitely capable of it, but it's like, take my time. I don't have to do this like at speed mode. I'm not trying to get a good time. I'm just trying to see the end. Yeah, I mean, this level is definitely a challenging level. I'm just like, I don't think this is one I am at the moment up for being like, yeah, I'm gonna try and take this full speed the way you're obviously supposed to be good at it. And what the hell is even going on? What is this? This part, I'm just like, where am I even going? I'm like, yeah, I presume up this, but it's like, okay. I'm only going up this because I literally see nowhere else to go. And it's like, I see other weird, crazy stuff in the background. I'm like, what is even happening? Please make it. Uh-oh. Really? I didn't... Ah, shoot. That's right. Because I didn't get a... Ah, my gosh. I'm ruining everything. No, that's the place I came from. That's right. I need to restart this. I just totally lost the flow. One of those ones where it's like you kind of got to stick with it or everything starts to go horribly wrong. Everyone thoroughly dizzy. Oh, Jesus. It's like, the distance is just the perfect awkward level. Now I'm gonna crash right into that. It's like the perfect awkward level of like, if you're not doing this quickly, it's gonna be really obnoxious to get through each section. It's like, I know I can make more than one section at a time, but it's like, not easily if you're not carrying momentum. I'm not at this rate carrying any kind of momentum. Okay. Question is, where the hell am I going from the top of this? Gosh. All the way over here. Okay, I can actually make it. I was worried that it was going to actually be hard to make this gap. What is happening here? Where am I going? Okay. The fact that these are sheer white makes it really hard to see that there's like space behind this. Like now, after I get past the first, I can see the shadows give it away. It's like, that first approach is really awkward. Going up this? Or am I supposed to? I got no clue. I think it feels like it though. Oh no. I actually have to land on these things to get cooldown, do I? Shit, I actually got cooldown. I don't feel like I deserve to make it past that, but... What's this? Honestly, kind of this feels like a track that should be a lot less generous than it actually is. Oh god, what is happening here? What? Wait, oh, that's... What? There's space between them, so I can't just, like, wall ride on them, right? What? Or am I just supposed to fly past them? Okay, I think I'm just supposed to fly past them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're just open by them. buttons. Level is kind of neat for the novelty of it. It's very different, but it's also like, what am I doing here? Oh, what? No! And I did that wrong. I'm dead. Oh, what? I'm not dead. I did not deserve to get past that. Oh, I have to go between those. Oh, excuse me. Just sneeze in about 2 seconds, probably. Well, maybe it's actually going away. I have to go between these bars, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I see you. Oh no, where's... What? No. I'm somewhat upset by the lack of checkpoint there. Oh, what am I doing? Bad timing is what I'm doing. The last one of these. That's a heck of a drop down. Nope, that's bad. That's also really bad. Okay, I definitely need full coordinates. You know what? Let's just pretend that was intentional. Not necessary at all. Oh, come on. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Do this. Ah. There's the checkpoint too. Shit. No. Ha. I had that, and then I threw it away. The attempt was entirely mine to lose, and I lost. Oh, darn it. A little too high. Yeah, this level is definitely not easy. That's for sure. Go up, get the check. Okay. Why is it telling me to go straight up? What is straight up? Is there a kill grid in front of this? Okay. What? No. How do I? Even just get over this quite? I can't, right? Let me think. Oh, can I just... Is this... No, that doesn't give me enough thrust. Because, yeah, I might maybe lose the blue thrust. What's the angle I want? I don't know how to get that much height. I don't know, like, the flight techniques to actually get more out of my boost that I have. This might have to be where I call it, just because I don't actually know the method for getting over this. Because, yeah, regular flights is not gonna... I assume just like, yeah, this is like slower, right? I know it's something with the grip thrusters, but I don't know the angle I even want to aim for, so it's like, I can't try to perfect it if I don't even know what I'm trying to do. It's like, I know I have to use the thrusters plus that to get the momentum going upwards, but it's like, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. Like, I kind of do, but it's like not nearly enough. Like, not enough to be better than just flying straight up. Like, oh, you go backwards and jump off something? What's behind me that I can jump off? Can I... Oh, I can actually go over this? Oh. I didn't realize that. Of course, I have to be able to land on it first. Okay. This'll work. Yeah. It's even up here. Thank you for the tip. I would not have been able to do this otherwise. Oh no. Came up short. Okay, I'll just grip fly over. I can do basic grip fly. I am not utterly incompetent at it. Just mostly. No, gosh darn it, my wheels weren't on it, so I couldn't jump. Down. Where am I landing? Hopefully right below me. What am I doing here? So these rotate at 90 degree. 90 degree increments. Can I ride on this when it goes? Yes, I can. Sweet. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Uh-oh. Is this another, like, super narrow one? Yes. Wow. Did I actually make it to the end of this? I was beginning to think I would not be able to. Oh, it's on. Gosh darn it. Of course. Nope. I messed up. What? Okay. It's not on just on the underside. Looks like they're below, right? Oh. I just can't land on it flat. Is that the thing? Gosh darn it. I think as far as like just pure obstacle challenge, like ones that courses like high maneuvering skill level courses, I think it's a cool one. I like it. The beginning's kind of obnoxious where it's just like, oh, go through the narrow gaps. It's like, yeah, I understand it. It's a skill, but it's like, it's kind of boring looking one. And the aesthetics, I don't think, lent very well to that. Making that feel more interesting besides, you know, put car through an narrow hole. It's like, yeah, sure. It's not bad, but it's like, it didn't. After that part, it definitely got a lot more interesting and better, so. This is not really my kind of level, but I'll say for what it was, I think it was a good one. Okay, I'm glad that's over with. And it actually has difficulty rating, and it's nightmare appropriate. Anarchy, Malware.bytes. An awesome community level. Oh boy. What even is this? At least the thumbnail kind of looks interesting. Makes me curious, like, what is this? What is this about? I really like the visual stuff going on here. I don't want to just, like, look around here. I like these weird, like, glass elevator and things. That's neat. Or just on this. It's all stuck. I would need to restart it. The drive track first, right? Oh god, what is... Oh no. What is happening? Where does... What? Huh? Excuse me? No? Wait. Another... What is happening? What is this level? Started off cool, and now I'm just like, oh no, what is this? Yes, the goal is to go up through here and... no momentum. I have no momentum. Restart. I can only assume I'm supposed to keep going up? Oh, what the... It says go down. Oh, there's track over here. What? Is there a way that leads out here from... Oh, that's the checkpoint. Okay. How would I get here from out there? What? Where does this come from? What the shit is Oh, wait. What? I need to restart and try and actually drive this the way it seems to be intended. This track is just confusing me right now in its construction and how I'm expected to navigate it. That's such a steep turn, and it's like, okay. How is one supposed to navigate this in a sane manner? Oh god, the road's so freaking narrow and shit. It's like, I can't do this while boosting. It's like you could do something like that, but it needs to be at a larger scale so you have more navigational space. Like, oh gosh darn it, let me see. Please don't kill me with the visual noise, or in this case, just blinding white. Like, why? Please don't do stuff like that. In this track, I'll say interesting ideas, doing something different for sure, but not so far that what the fuck is that even trying to tell me? I'm so confused. This level just has like really confusing sign posting, and it's like the beginning, it's like the turns and stuff are way too tight on a scale that distance does not handle well. But no, I did something. Wait, I can't. What? I can't self-destruct. Why? Why can't you even disable self-destruct? I guess maybe for cutscene purposes or something, I don't know. Yeah, it's like some of the turns early on are like way too tight. I don't wanna skip this and see what it does. Nope, it's just solid. This is a weird trap. It's not all bad. Like the whole setup of this weird array thing is kind of neat. It's like, it does not play good at all. Was I supposed to do that? I don't even know anymore. This track is, I went somewhere. I don't know if that's what they wanted me to do. turn it. Jump. Turn around. Oh. Yeah, that panel is just okay. So yeah, they didn't want me to literally just 180 into the portal. Okay. Just confusing signage. I probably needed to cover, pull down on that. There's definitely some unique ideas in this. I just don't think they're well suited for the game they have put into. Giant tree or just a big man? Maybe both. I can hit the saw thing? You mean the big roller wheel at the top of that? You're saying I could just run into it and have it launch me off? What if I go through this? This level is something, alright. Bad, good, I would say mix them all. Level does have its moments, and they were certainly good map, like plenty of work. I appreciate. And there's this, it's like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's an obstacle, but it's just like you just threw stuff on the track. Well, that was a thing. I don't believe it's... I want to leave it as neutral for the cool stuff, but it's like, the beginning is so rough. Oh, this level is like extremely mixed for me. It's like, I feel like voting it down is too harsh, but it's like, there are a lot of parts in it that make me want to. Ooh. I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it. Well, I can't figure this thing out, so... It's like, I almost want to play it again, but I don't really. So I'm just gonna not. Again, that's one of those levels where I'm like, I'm glad it exists, because somebody's trying out some cool new ideas, but it's like... The first bit isn't bad, the last part is meh. I feel not the opposite. I think, yeah, the last part, like, it's really inconsistent, because there are parts where it's like there's just not much going on, or it's like it's just not that exciting even what there is going on. It's like the first bit, like, visually, like, the first section, there's a lot of going on. It's like, it looks cool, and I want to like it, but the actual driving experience, like, especially the very first section, it's like, you have to go so slow to not be bouncing off walls and shit. It's like, it just doesn't feel good to play. Like I said, it's not like there aren't good ideas there. It's not set up in a way that really meshes with distance that well, in my opinion. Anyways, let's check out Dome. Also, an awesome community level. The default description. By Cerberus Heart. I know I've seen that creator do other stuff, but I don't remember what. I'm pretty sure I recognize that name. Oh, is it not a sprint? Oh, it is a sprint. What? Why is it? Hold up. Did I not get this one? No, it says I'm subscribed. What? Right. Level. What's the thumbnail look like? Looks like that. Is this one of those levels that's named differently in the game from on the workshop? Ah, yep, here it is, because it's called LOL. Okay. Now I'm concerned. I have concerns about this level that I'm loading into right now. How it's taken a while to load too. That's also cause for concern. What am I getting myself into? Oh no. No. UGS. What is this? This is a mistake if this actually is the so I'm like, I don't want to reload the level, but okay. Oh no, wait. Okay, good. That didn't take too long. I was just worried, like, oh no, that's the end, and it's gonna take forever to load. But I have to see if it's real. So this is more like a museum level where they just like build some props and fun things, I guess. Or just playing around, which could be cool to see what other people are up to. And a bunch of cars with no collision. Okay, I cannot fly, but I can. Well, I don't have wings, but I... Oh wait, no, I do. What? Oh, I don't have boost. That's what I don't. It kind of looks like a test level that they were just like putting things together to try stuff out. I don't know if this is meant to be easy. Oh, what the? Invisible wall collision. Oh no, wait, no. It's just raised up off the ground and it's in the shadows, so it's hard to see that it is. All right, come on. What am I doing? Why am I trying to drive on this thing? There's no handrails and it's very narrow. Or not handrails, guardrails. Oh, I tried to go too fast. Yeah, oh, they're doing some weird stuff where the flight doesn't actually take you anywhere. They've been playing with the physics settings. Thing, so I feel super inclined to drive all the way up all that. Oh, the actual entrance to it comes from all the way the frick out here. What? Excuse me? I have questions. Why does it start out here? Or is that actually supposed to be like the other side after you go through it? No. Almost feels like the entire thing might be like a prototype velodrome or something. I don't know. Is it maybe? Oh. It's kind of the impression I'm getting. This is like a prototype for their building custom velodrome remake thingamajig. I don't know. I guess it was kind of neat to see. Not a track, but it's very clearly not meant to be, and yeah. I think I'll write down just because it's like, unless you're specifically looking into that, it's like there's not much reason for, yeah. It wasn't really that interesting of an experience other than the what the fuck factor, so. No offense, there was like good effort put into building that. I'm interested to see what will come of it, but it's not like in that state. It's like, nah, I'll pass for now. I'm gonna leave that how it is.